high school proms. It's that time of the year when young people work up the courage to get rejected by someone who didn't even know they exist. And for one young man, his prom proposal took a really unexpected turn.
A Carson City teen regained the full use of his hand, but it came at the expense of another one of his body parts. Doctors detached Aiden Atkins' index toe and used it to recreate a thumb. Aiden says he wasn't able to use the thumb. He sawed off, well, because he couldn't find it. He lost his thumb trying to make his girlfriend an invitation to prom. Aiden says the accident happened so fast that he didn't have time to react. He says he's thankful it wasn't much worse.
God has a plan for everything. He does it for a reason. There's a story for everybody, and I believe that this is my story.
Wow. Yo, man, kudos to that guy. That is an amazing story. Like, I'm glad the doctors were able to give him his hand back, and I'm genuinely impressed at his great attitude. Like, he had to replace his thumb with a toe, but he's still like, you know what? Life goes on. Yeah. I get a pimple on my forehead, and I'm like, I'm gonna die. Don't look at me. And guys, you gotta admit, science is amazing. Because I didn't know doctors could put your toe on your hand and it would work as a finger. Because that basically means that our toes are replacement fingers, right? Yeah, you know what it's like? It's like when a shirt comes with extra buttons sewn in. That's what God designed. If we lose a finger, we can just be like, oh, well, 7 more to go. And in some ways, it might even be better having some of your fingers be toes, you know? Like now you can get a mani-pedi at the same time. And by the way, what an upgrade for that toe. Can we admit that? Yes? I bet all the other toes must have thrown it a huge going-away party, just like, did you hear? Middle toe's moving up to the big time. He's gonna be a finger. Yeah! Don't forget us when you're holding things, Mitty. Don't forget us. He's like, I'll come back, guys. I'll help you clip your nails, and I'll tell you what the inside of a nose looks like. Yay! I actually wonder if this works for other parts of the body, because I'm fascinated now. Like, can you use a leg as an arm, or can you use a knee as a shoulder? I mean, it must be possible to swap parts, because Donald Trump uses a vagina as a neck. I mean, yeah, it's just like, sometimes I grab me by the pussy. All right, and finally, Christmas is just around the corner. And apparently for parents, there's a fun new holiday tradition.
Have you ever had your kids pose for pictures on Santa's lap? Smiles all around, right? Didn't think so. Mark Strassman met a photographer in Atlanta who embraces the holly and the not so jolly.
This is photographer Jeff Rothman's studio. In here, a white Christmas often turns blue.
We have parents come in here hoping their kids will cry, and they leave disappointed if their kids don't.
Run, everybody, run, run, run. Rothman was floored parents wanted their kids to cry. He had 7,000 photo shoots available over 6 weeks. They sold out in 10 minutes.
Okay, that is so mean. Parents are making their babies cry just so that they can get a cool-looking picture? You know what I hope? I hope those kids get revenge. I hope in 40 years, they drop their parents off at a nursing home and then take pictures of them crying while the Jamaican nurse is holding them back. Yeah, that's what that should be. Just have their parents on the nurse lap, like just crying there like, don't leave me with this lady, I don't even know who she is. Be like, her name's Karma, bitch. Nurse will be like, actually, my name's Gladys, but you're right, your daddy's a little bitch.